Shalom, beloved family. It's your girl, Sophia Spiritualite, and we are here for our weekly cosmic weather and tarot report. So this is a weekly meeting that we do. Try to put this out on Saturdays, Shabbatai, and we just go through the cosmic weather for the upcoming week and do a card reading just to see how we can stay on track and be of better service to the kingdom and to the Most High. So first, we'll start with a prayer, and then we'll get right into it. All praise, all glory, and all honor go to the Most High, the King of kings, the Lord of lords, the great I am, loving kindness, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We thank you for allowing us to be here. We ask that for permission and access to speak with the angels for just a few moments so that we can get a message that will allow us to be of better service to you and to the kingdom for this week. To the Holy Mother, we thank you for being with us, we thank you for guiding us, and we thank you for walking with us down the path of life. We acknowledge our older, wiser brother Yahushua and the perfect example he set over how to both climb the tree of life and conquer the tree of death. And to the angels, to our personal guardian angels, to the archangels, to the entire administration of angels, to the 24 elders, we ask that you come be with us for just a few moments and give us a message that will allow us to gain a better understanding of how to avoid any pitfalls this week and also how to be of better service to the Most High and to the kingdom. All right, so so that's why I wanted to try and get this report out a little bit earlier this week than I have, because, all right, so Shabbatai ended, this is, Shabbatai's ending out on a pretty bad note. So we're going to go into Shemesh, and the cosmic weather is also going to be pretty bad. We have a little bit of neutral cosmic weather on Lavana, but really Lavana, Madim, and most of Kokav is looking like pretty bad cosmic weather. So that means, again, that's when there's bad cosmic weather, we harvest the energy, we bring the energy in, we transmute it, and we use it into something else, okay? So this is going to be a very good time to do work on yourself personally. If you've been harnessing energy all week like I have, and just been basically down and out, I'm going to be doing a lot of activity actually I have a lot of stuff planned for Shemesh, Shabbatai, for Shemesh, and now I'll just extend it all the way out into Kokav because the weather is going to be, the energy coming in is going to be very, very difficult, okay? So about Sarana on Kokav, we have great energy, and that's going to be all through Zedek, all through Noga. We're going to have really good energy or neutral energy, which we haven't had for a very, very long time. We have that much good energy. So if you can arrange all the important things that you have to do, calls or meetings or whatever, for Zedek, for Noga, you will be in good hands there, okay? And so Shabbatai, we're going to have our class on at 3 o'clock on Shabbatai, and that's going to be a very neutral time. Again, once I saw this calendar, I had to change a date for the class, so it's going to be coming up this week. Shabbatai is when it'll be available. So we'll have neutral weather at that time, which should be good for the information to come in and hopefully be receptive to people. So, all right, let's do our card reading. So we have our cards here. And remember, for our cosmic weather and tarot report, I just use my regular. This is Dame Fortune. It's not a regular Rider Waite deck. It's very, very similar to the Rider Waite deck. So we have our cards. All praise, all glory, and all honor go to the Most High, the King of kings, the Lord of lords, the great I am, loving kindness, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We again ask for permission to speak with the angels for just a few moments so that we can get a message that will allow us to be of better service to you and to the kingdom. We thank the Holy Mother for always being with us. We acknowledge our older, wiser brother Yahushua and his perfect example. And of course, to the angels whom we've already called in, we ask that you give us a message that's timely, that's easy for us to understand, that's accurate, that allows us to be of better service to the Most High and to the kingdom. And of course, once you deliver the message, we will let the Most High know that you have fulfilled the covenant. We thank you for all of your hard work. We know you guys are working overtime right now, and we are eternally grateful for everything you do for us and for the kingdom. Oof. These cards are worn. All right. No cards fell out, so let's see what we have. Our first card is the Eight of Cups, and it's upright. And I just show them all to you at once. Then our next card is the Queen of Wands in reverse. Then our next card is the Nine of Wands, but it's upright. Lord, can we be grounded in some reality this week? I don't think so. We have the Pope, which is 4, the Emperor. And for the end of the week, we have, we're grounded in reality, but it's in reverse. Lovely. The Knight of Coins, but it's in reverse. All right, let me do my fancy zoom so you all can see these cards. All right, let's go. There we go. All right, so let me, oh God, where'd I put the book at? I bet I put it way back here. Oh. All right. There we go. That should be a little bit better. All right. Our first card is the Eight of Cups, and that is straight up. Cups is blue. All right, the Eight of Cups. This card, and this is for, Shemesh and especially into Lavana. This card usually depicted with a person leaving friends and familiar surroundings behind. The implication is that an emotional drain has taken hold, that the individual is no longer willing to be the emotional victim of others or to be the one who does all the giving. In this sense, there is also a new understanding taking hold in which a person realizes there is no sense in continuing the current situation. The time has come to take this lesson learned and move on. This usually means that some plan has been abandoned or that a relationship, either personal or professional, is being ended for the good of the querent. The card shows up when people have outgrown their associates and old companions, needing to find emotional satisfaction through personal fulfillment. So the key words here are turning point, new path, new direction in life, and moderation. And when you guys see the reading for tonight, you will understand exactly what this means for me. This is literal. This is literal. This is literally, this is literal. I was literally just saying this. Like, when will people understand that I'm not the person? Me personally, I'm not the person that I was before. That person wasn't even the real me, and this is the real me. And this is just an indication of this. That's what's going to happen. This is a turning point, and it's very bad energy. So it is what it is. That is so crazy because I just said, when are these people going to realize? Oh, they're getting ready to realize it right now, apparently. All right, our next card is the Queen of Wands. So this card is the card of practicality and good-natured kindness. Warmth and consistency is generated by the sense of self-mastery and self-confidence. This may indicate a friendly, confident, or someone whose creative vision extends into all facets of life. Optimism and joy springs from energy channeled within and is tempered with understanding. Imaginative and sincere, this could indicate a person who is self-actualized and empowered, as such is willing to help others achieve this situation. Strong-willed, there's no question that others will carry or share their share of the load. Is this whole reading about me? Like, this is supposed to be for the nation. What in the world? Okay, so now, this card is in reverse. And remember, when the cards are in reverse for us, that's an opportunity for us to avoid this pitfall that is coming, and this is for definitely Madim. The energy is really bad on Madim. So what we want to do is, if we give into this energy as it's presented, we'll be irritable, we'll be jealous, we'll have bad plans, we'll be accusatory, domineering, deceitful, and distrustful, and we'll have difficulty expressing ideas. However, if we are able to turn this energy around and harvest it, we'll be practical, we'll have meaningful expression. We'll be clever, self-confident, sincere, insightful. We'll have self-knowledge, self-mastery, friendly, confident, trusting others to do their part in the job, sustaining a vision, nurturing the spirit, independence, creativity, warmth, strong-willed, loyal, imaginative, concept-formed, gracious, willing to help others. Ideas need continuous cultivation, leadership, and a good planner. So when Madim comes, we really need to make sure that we are. The key word for me there is sincere. Sincere. We need to be sincere in our behavior. We need to make sure that we are practical, and joyful. If we can just have joy on Madim, we will overcome this obstacle. Because we do have a very forward-moving reading this week, being that we have that Knight of Coins at the end. That's when our reality comes in. Everything else is up in the air, and then Noga, we get to base it. I'm in reality, and the space weather is good on Noga. So if we get this beginning part of the week wrong, if we aren't joyful when it comes to Tuesday, if we aren't sincere, practical when it comes to Madim, we're not going to get to that Knight of Coins on Noga. It's going to be a mess, So we really have to be, practical, joyful, just as much joy as you can bear, no matter what everyone else is doing, right? All right, so our next card is the Nine of Wands. We're going to try and go through this fast because I make these things way too long. So this says, here's the fortification of a solid accomplishment. So we will have the joy on that we need to have on Madim. This card is indicating that we're going to get it right. That's just a warning shot, and we're going to get it right, okay? There is energy and strength to handle any problem that may turn up. Indeed, the indication is that success will go unnoticed and will generate competition and adversarial response from others. But the current is in a state of readiness because we're going to be joyful on Madim, right? To prepare to deal swiftly and thoroughly with opposition. The inner determination to succeed is harmonized and integrated with all the aspects of the individual for all-around victory and peace of mind. So the key words here are strength, readiness, security. Project nears completion. And we are almost at the end of our, 28, 28, 29, 30. Okay, yeah, by Madim, we're going to be almost at the end of our 40-day fast. I'm going to light my candle for the nation starting on the 40th day, and then on the 30th day, and then on the 33rd day, I'm going to put out my spiritual black hole for the last 7 days, and I'm trying to end these last 7 days strong, and I know that everyone else is too, and we have a good run here, you know what I mean? And also in the middle of this, we switch over to being under the next set of cards for the fast, so which was a reverse card, which was another reason why I said I was going to start the lamp for the last 10 days. So we're coming up on the home stretch, you know what I mean? And we're prepared. That's the whole thing. We're prepared. It says 9, right? Yeah. We're ready, and the project is almost done, right? So, but you got to have that joy. You have to be sincere on Madim. You have to be prepared for that energy that's going to be coming in, okay? So our next card is 5, which is the Emperor. The Emperor. Or no, that says 5. It's the Pope. This is, in here it's called the Druid, or the Priest, or the Hierophant. That's interesting. All right, this is the card of a mentor, the one who gives instruction on spiritual matters and traditions. Here is where the individual begins to codify and organize personal spirituality and perhaps establish a tradition that may be passed to others. This is a card of scholarship as well, since learning is essential for teaching. Ritual is formulated for honoring the divine, but also to guide power and magic. Exactly. Okay. So the key words for this card are organizing spirituality, inspiration, teacher, tradition, and ritual. And so since the energy is going to be so good on Zedek, for sure, this is a Zedek card. You know, this is when you think about, this is when says organizing spirituality, inspiration, teacher, tradition, and ritual. This is when, you know, you codify your rituals. And also this may be an indication that Zedek is going to be a good day to do a Zedek ritual. Set a table for Zedek. I'm going to put a mental note to set a table on Zedek now that we've done this reading. It's going to be really good energy. That's one way you can harness energy, is by setting the table. You have your landing gears open. Go ahead and set you a table. You know what I mean? So set a table for the master to come and visit. So I think that's the feeling that I'm getting from that card. Like, definitely want to harness as much energy as possible. Set your spiritual rituals in order and be sincere with them. So, and if you do that, hopefully we will avoid this little pitfall that's coming on Noga, because Noga, the energy is 50-50, you know. I mean, not 50-50. The energy is decent, but however, you know, it's not great all day. It's just kind of decent different times, and it's neutral, so it still can be sort of a problem. Noga, and also in the Shabbatai. So we have the Knight of Coins for the end of our week, and this card indicates auspicious event is on the horizon. There may be some kind of service involved, as when advancing from apprenticeship to the next stage of development of journeyman, or it may be referred to military service in which one has learned a skill or trade, or it could be our training and our experiments that we have been doing, right? This may be a person who offers stability and approaches work in a reliable and methodological. I don't know why I can't say that word. Never can. Methodological. Methodical. There we go. Manner. The ability to implement new ideas is an aspect in this card, as well as carrying through the job with determination and focus. If referring to an individual, this could be someone who will be useful to the current, who is fair and reliable. And if we do not tap into this energy on Noga and Shabbatai, we will be reckless, foolhardy, move too quickly, complacent, and idle. And so in order to harness this energy, instead of letting it be a stumbling block, we want to be useful, responsible, competent, mature, reliable, practical, more practicality. It seems like if we're just practical this week, we will be tremendously successful, right? We need persistence, methodical, gentle, careful preparation, diligent service, consistent effort applied to task, and shrewd business sense. So again, this makes me really think we need to set our table for Zedek and make sure that we have our glue on and we have our landing gear, you know, wide open for whatever is coming in. The energy is going to be really great. And if we do that, then we'll be able to tap into this that's coming in on Noga. And if we don't, it's going to be kind of like a little bit of a mess. So we want to really focus our energy to being joyful on Tuesday, right, on Madim. And then on Thursday, doing some kind of ritual. If it be a bath, if you're not fasting, fast, whatever the case may be, engage in a spiritual ritual on Thursday. And you'll be prepared to tap into this energy that comes in on Noga and the Shabbatai. So, I don't have to write this down because this is the end. So, we'll just pray our way out and then do our closing. All praise, all glory, and all honor go to the Most High, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the great I Am, loving kindness, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We thank you for allowing us to speak with the angels for just a few moments, and we would like to report back that they have given us a message that is clear, that is easy for us to understand, and they have fulfilled their covenant with us. And therefore, we would like that to be noted to their record so that they receive credit for all of the hard work that they do on our behalf. To the Holy Mother, we thank you for always being with us. We acknowledge our older, wiser brother Yahushua and the perfect example he set. And to the angels, we have let the Most High know that you fulfilled the covenant. We thank you for all of your hard work and all of your service to us and to the kingdom. So, the spirits who are here with us, you're invited to go in peace. My beloved viewers, you're invited to be at peace. And always remember, the Most High is your peace. Shalom, everyone. We'll see you for the reading next Shabbatai.